Just a sec. Hello?
Jill, are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now.
All right, let me grab my...
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Have you ever wondered who the true identity of the Nemesis? I think it's a valid question, even though it doesn't really matter, but I feel like it adds to the overall story. In order for a Nemesis to be created, a human is required. I sometimes wonder if it's a character that we knew all along, or is it someone who we actually don't know? So I kind of went online and started to research different things. There were so many theories out there about who could be the Nemesis, but honestly there has been one that truly caught my attention, while another one that could be a possible answer, but neither of the two actually come from the video game itself. Both of these started very differently for the Nemesis and also ended very differently for the Nemesis, and additionally one lines up more towards the video game, the other one just kind of stands on its own. So the first one is actually a manga that was published in China, and it is known as Biohazard 3: The Last Escape, and it is definitely licensed by Capcom. In the book, it is actually narrated about a man who's known to be a former pro boxer and was forced into Umbrella. And basically this all happened because Dr. Mark, who's supposedly a leader in the Umbrella, actually paid to get him out of jail because he was trying to escape. And basically during the time, they eliminated his wife and kids and giving him no reason but to force him into Umbrella altogether, and he became a test subject to become the Nemesis. In this book, you basically see this character in this big test tube, and they put him inside of it, and then they put also the parasite, and he would go through all of these changes while he's alive, while all these scientists are just watching him, and this Dr. Mark guy is looking at him, and he's just going through all the pain and suffering and basically becoming the Nemesis. According to what I've seen or understood, it is basically he was chosen because of his body build, because he was obviously a boxer, so he's strong, and it would be a perfect match to test the parasite of the Nemesis on him. He basically went through all of these changes while he was alive, and he was conscious about everything happening to him until he basically became completely wiped out. And the book further discusses the scar that actually happened on his face. It is basically put as the following: after he basically fought with Jill and Brad, he eliminated Brad, and then he picked up his body and threw it at Jill, while Jill basically ran towards him and stabbed him in the eye, and the Nemesis himself put the stitches into his face. And this is why he becomes blind in one eye when initially he had actually both of his eyes. While in the film, it is basically introduced to us as Matt Addison is the Nemesis, who was basically the brother of Lisa Addison. And we will stop right there because if you haven't seen the movie, I do not want to spoil the whole story for you, and I feel like it's quite popular, so a lot of people have seen this movie. Comparing the movie and the book, I definitely see the book connecting to the video game a lot more, just because the character that was initially the Nemesis, he is something that we didn't expect, and it's not one of the characters that are familiar to us. So if we decided to carry that theory along in the video games, it would totally make sense compared to the film. Don't forget to let me know your opinion because I'd love to read it. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe, like, and share this video, and I will see you again next time. Bye bye.